and all that jazz. But yeah, like she said, a huge success. They raised over $8,000 in their event. And again, of course, donations are probably going to come in as it should. But let me double check something right fast as I'm talking with you guys. We have a lot of special guests on the show today. Of course, we had Vanessa with us, and then coming up also on the show, I'm going to be talking with the lady that put the Wig Story Foundation together. Her name is Miss Talene. I'm going to get it right eventually. But with that said, I'm going to say Talina. Um, she's going to come on the show vis-a-vis by our phone, which my phone is like right behind me. I got to grab that. Uh, getting it. But we do have a ton of events going on, and I just want to make sure that we are all on the same page. We're all on it together. Because I always say, the more we know, the better we are as a community. And like I'm thinking about it, let me go grab one of those newsletters because there's so much things to talk about today. I would like to mention if you guys are in, want to know what kind of trunk or treats are happening in our community, and I forgot to hit go live. In our community. You can check that out on our Facebook and Instagram page. We have all the um, up to date as of yesterday, and I even put the time so you guys know what it is as well. And I'm going to go to my page so I can click on that link too. And I also pinned it to the top of our page. So our newsletter that is out, which again is right here, you can get this at any, just about any location in the Warren County area, all the way up to Prater's Barbecue, to Randall Walker Farms, Reddick Brown Ford, all the way down to the Gambit, all the way through Jay's Restaurant. And if you pass Jay's, it's also at the McMinnville Drug Center, as well as Pinnacle Orthopedics. So, and then of course the downtown areas and some of the um, Northgate Shopping Plaza has it. It's just scattered. And if it's not at a location that you go to and make a frequent stop, like say at Tammy's, they also have a bunch of them at Tammy's. Um, let me know or let them know, and they will call me, and I will get some more. Because again, everything I do it for this community, and this newsletter is one part of what this show is all about, keeping you guys informed. I did see this morning a lot of people were like, "Where can I get really great, good-looking, stackable pumpkins?" And shameless plug, Randall Walker Farms. That is my mom's business. My dad started that several years ago, and we still grow the pumpkins, and they are from our property. And so we have amazing stackable pumpkins, whether you're looking for orange, a light orange, to green, white. I think they're called Cinderella pumpkins, is the white ones. Um, but we do have a ton of options. You can go to their location. And of course, they're located at 8240 Manchester Highway in the Morrison area, or give them a call at 931-635-9535. They also have apples, they have straw, and they have cornstalk. So if you want to do that whole beautiful like landscape, little decor for October and also for November, you can do that as well. So make sure you check that out. Also, want to give some love to another one of our sponsors that is amazing in everything they do. It's Reddick Brown Ford, also located in the Morrison Manchester Highway area. Right now, they have a free delivery and pickup all month long. And you can give them a call at 668-2177. So if you are wanting to stay at home, or if you're at work and you need to get like an oil change or car detail, something like that, they can come and pick up your car and bring it back for free. So again, that's all month long until the end of this month, which is on 10/31/2024. So make sure you check that out. Giving some love to our neighbors from across the street, which of course is the Park Theater. They have two big major events going on this week. One is on Friday where they're having their open house. They're celebrating their 85th birthday in business. Isn't that great? And with that said, excuse me. And with that said, they're also celebrating somebody else that's have celebrating 85 years, which is the movie they chose, and that is going to be The Wizard of Oz. And so you can do a tour of the Park Theater. You're going to enjoy the concession stands, enjoy the free movie. Come and enjoy it and see what Warren County y'all is about, because this is just one part that of many parts that makes Warren County so uniquely made. And like one thing I like to use, since I heard this at a meeting we had a few weeks ago, um, people come to our town for a reason. And one person said that a lady told her that, it's kind of reminds her of like the Hallmark movies where and again, I love that, about us. So and the Park Theater is one of many things why we have that Hallmark feel. I mean, the marquee itself is the old original sign. I mean, a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people just tear it down, but we still have it. And I think that's one reason that we are uniquely the way we are here in our community. And then on Saturday, they're having a celebration for Warren County's very own Dottie West. Because of course, if you did not know, Dottie West is from here. She's buried here. She's got a great monument. I was privileged many years ago to, when I was in high school, 20 years ago, um, to be Dottie West and sing her songs, Country Sunshine and all those songs. And, um, it's just a privilege to be able to celebrate somebody like her in this town and in this community. But again, that the celebration of Dottie West is going to be on, let me double check on my time. Second, this is their second annual. It's going to be on Saturday. Um, the theater doors will open up at 11. This is a rare opportunity for anyone who has never experienced the historical charm. In addition, they're going to have their open house, be screening. Is it on? Okay. I'm right across from it. Oh, I don't know why it says that. But again, make sure you come out. They got two packed full fun days of fun out in the sun over there. And then, of course, we are called the Volunteer State, and that is for a reason, y'all. When we receive the call, we are there. And with that said, Warren counties, we're having a Operation Mobile Clothing Closet. And again, I just saw it yesterday out right behind the old Shoe Sensation store. If you want any more details on how you can help out with the Operation Mobile Clothing Closet, and of course, this is helping out Hurricane Helene disaster relief folks that have lost everything, their clothes, their shoes. So again, when I was on the phone with Stephen in Atlanta, they were talking about what they are in need of, and they have an overwhelming, but still bringing in women's clothing, but they're really looking for men and children wear. Um, so if you have any clothes that you can get rid of from your children, even if they're just brand new, I'll say this, we have the means to go back out and buy new clothes if we need to. So if you bought some new clothes, donate, 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 donate. I'm going to be going through my closet again on Friday, and I'm going to be taking a lot of stuff of my husband's and my son's clothes for sure. Um, and then don't forget, coming up with in our business buzz, courtesy of the Chamber of Commerce here in McMinnville. Don't forget that if you are needing some social media for your business growth, there is going to be a seminar exclusively for the members of the chamber. And it's going to be on October the 25th from 2 to 3 p.m. at the Chamber Communities Room. which is of course located on 110 South or Court Square. It, this is going to be hosted by Origin Socials. He is Mark Harvey. He's one of the new chamber members, and he is going to be doing a, the secrets in the sauce is what he's titled it, and it's just going to be a good time. And even if you think you know everything about social media, we really don't, because it continuously to change all the time. So with that said, make sure you check that out. With the weather doing like it's doing, again, I say this as nice as can be because my back was hurting this morning. If you have any joint pains, or anything, make sure you check out my man, Dr. Jeffrey Peterson. He is with Pinnacle Orthopedics. Um, and he wants to stop joint pain now. And if you have any issues with that, call and schedule with them today at 815 2663. They're located at 3085 Sparta Street in McMinnville, Tennessee. So make sure you check them out. A couple of upcoming dates I do want to get out with for the Warren County Chamber of Commerce. Of course, on October the 16th, which was yesterday, the Ascend Federal Credit Union had their red ribbon cutting. I couldn't make that. I had a previous engagement. But the next one coming up is October the 29th at 11:30. It's the United Way red ribbon cutting, and they're going to be hosting that in the Chamber of Commerce community room. So, and then the next one after that is going to be the 70th annual meet and greet and chamber business after hours hosted by Ben Loman Connect. And that's going to be on October the 24th on Thursday, and it's from 4 to 6. And giving all my sponsors love this week, as we should. It's truck season, it's football season. And so make sure if you're looking for a truck, check out Champion Chevrolet. They're located at 1600 Sparta Street in McMinnville, or look at their website at www.championchevy.com, or give them a call at 259 4081. And that's Champion in McMinnville. And make sure you talk to Alex, Nave, and Amanda out there. They're super sweet, super nice. You cannot miss it. So much going on. But I'm not going to go into all the things that are going on just yet because we're not there yet. But if you don't have a newsletter, or if you're not following us on any of our social media outlets, which I'll post this right now. Here's all the socials that you can follow and like us on: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, and Audible. And if you want to get this newsletter emailed to you on a daily, text the keyword local voice to 931 305 0869, and I will send you a digital copy every Monday or Tuesday morning when the final print is done. But we have a ton of events going on, and we will talk about that shortly as we're gearing up. Let's see. That's something else. We are in the works. I've been talking with Staff Sergeant Gore. Of course, we did a video a few weeks back when the Fox troop deployed, and I had amazing interviews with each and every one of those guys, and talking with family members. And I actually got to talk with a lady named Haley Kent, I think was her last name. And Haley is actually over a support group. So if you have someone, a family member or friend that left to go over to the Middle East, this is a support group that they started, and it's just really great because I always say, the reason we get through most of the things in our life is because we have a huge support system. And so I got her information as well, and we'll post that on here so you guys can have that, just to stay and connect with somebody that's connected with them. Also, after the show today, be watchful, as of course we had Miss Vanessa on here, Vanessa Miller, talking about the Meals on Wheels. I can't even think of it now. It's right here. Their event they had on the 15th. And she gave us a real quick update because she had to leave, which is fine. But I have the highlighted video thanks to Community TVTN. We will be showing that video after today's podcast so you can see all the highlights in case you missed it. And then I'm going to Facebook to see if there's anything else going on. There will be a with who's doing this one? A new thing. It's a patient council bake and gift sale. Proceeds this month go to St. Jude's Children's Hospital and Caring Hearts United. And it's going to be on October the 25th. Breakfast cook off. Um, breakfast cook off. Lunch starts at 11 a.m. 10 to 2 in the dining room. It's open to the public, cash only. Vendor spaces are available. You can call Amanda Sane at 931-473-8431 to inquire. And this is for the NHC. So, again, because Amanda does so many things for them, it's just so great. And I'm going to love that. Support your local community or Chamber of Commerce Day. Um, it says today we celebrate the role of our chamber plays in supporting local, and this was yesterday, fostering community growth and enhancing the quality of life right here in Warren County. We are stronger together. And that is so true. So happy National Support Your Local Chamber of Commerce Day. And that was yesterday. The Warren County High School, I did post this. They're having a fall carnival, and this is going to be during the school hours. But if you have a high school student, senior, freshman, sophomore, junior, I posted that on their parents so you can see that. Um, the Bates Hill CP Church is having their fall festival coming up on October the 19th, which will be Saturday at 4 p.m. And the church is located at 6111 Old Nashville Highway in Centertown. And it's donations only. 4 p.m. the games and a cakewalk. And then at 5 p.m. it's dinner, soup, and chili. They're going to have the gospel bluegrass band called Cross Creek will be there. And then also too coming up for school events, the Warren County High School Select Choir is having a Halloween show on October the 29th at 7 p.m. It's $10 at the door. Make sure you go. It's going to be at the Warren County High School's auditorium, and they're located at 199 Pioneer Lane. You can't miss it. Oh, and then I need to go grab, hold on one second, as I have to go grab my other microphone. We have a special guest that I'm going to call, and that is, her name is Talina, and she is over the Wig Story Foundation, and she's going to be talking about the big event happening in Murfreesboro at Bombshell Salon. I forgot I needed both of my mics for this to work, which is okay. But I hope everybody's having a good day. If anybody knows of another, I say this, like fall festival for a school or a also a, this is just being stupid. Also fall festivals, trunk or treats, you name it, we're talking about it. I'm updating our events as best as I can. And again, if I don't hear about it, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, you can call me or text me with the flyer. I say I prefer a text message of your flyer at 931-305-0869. Okay. Now I'm going to call her and get her on because I would love y'all to hear.
Hello.
Good morning, Talina. How are you?
Good morning, Kelly. I'm doing great.
All right. Can you hear me all right?
Can?
Awesome. So, good morning. With me on the phone, as I was teasing all morning long, I have on the phone with me. They're from a Wig Story Foundation. They have a big event going on in the Murfreesboro area at Bombshell Salon, and I'm so grateful to have Talina on the phone with me this morning. So, just right off the bat, explain what the event is, when it is, where it's at, what time.
Okay, so we are having a pop-up sip and shop at Bombshell's Hair Studio on October 25th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay.
We are doing this to raise awareness and funds for a wig story.
Okay.
So we're going to have vendors set up inside selling merchandise, and all of these vendors are donating a portion of their profits to a wig story. And we are going to have a mobile bar. We're going to have a food trailer, Slick Pick food trailer. We're going to have kettle corn. We're going to have live music. So it's really going to be a good time. There's a silent auction. We're really trying to make this a nice big event.
I think so because, like I said, when I did the research, I've been telling everybody this, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the closest location for well, let me say this: if you or someone you know has been affected by cancer, because I know of tons of people here in Warren County and the surrounding communities. What a wig story is all about is it's a free service to men and women to get a wig that fits them, looks like them, and makes them, to me, feel comfortable, like they didn't lose something. Because one thing I know with chemo treatments, when you lose your hair, some people feel embarrassed, like, oh my god, because when your hair falls out, seeing several people on my side of the family and the emotions that they went through, a wig story at the time was not available. And but explain what a wig story does for people, because you know more about it than I do.
So we provide wigs free of charge. We don't ask for insurance. We don't ask any questions. All we need to know is that you have a medical condition that you're losing your hair, whether it's most of the time it's cancer related, chemo, radiation, things like that. But we even have people coming to see us that maybe found out they have alopecia or whatever. So
Right.
we come in, we do a consult. They call Bombshell's Hair Studio and they make an appointment for a consult. They come in and I talk them through it. I let them tell me what they're looking, if they want hair that looks like their hair, or if they want to go off the wall and just do something crazy.
Yeah.
But it really does give them a sense of confidence back. And I have myself experienced some hair loss. And I'll tell you, I didn't even realize it myself until I saw myself with hair again. That's when it impacted me, because you just tend to lose yourself. Women especially, but men as well. We don't realize how much we put our personality and our character and who we are into what we look like. And when you don't have that and you look in the mirror, it's hard to have that motivation to fight when you don't feel like your strongest, most confident self.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to do. We're saying, hey, come here. This doesn't have to be the thing. This doesn't have to be a problem. This is going to be a good day. Today is a good day. And we just cater to them, and then we fit them. And sometimes people leave that day with a wig because they like something we have in house.
Okay.
Sometimes we have to order it. And then we tell them it'll take, up to 6 weeks. Usually we have them within 2. But there have been times when it's, taken a little longer for whatever reason. And then they'll come back in and we'll fit it and make sure we give them a whole kit. They get a wig stand. They get instructions on how to care for it. They get a sleep cap and all these other goodies to help them along the way. We don't just throw them back out there with this wig and they're like, what do I do with it?
Right.
So we really just hold their hand through the whole process.
I absolutely love that. And and then like I said earlier, and I've talked to her off the show earlier, the closest place to what this organization offers is right here in Middle Tennessee in Murfreesboro, correct?
Correct. We have been here now for 2 years. This is our second year really getting going. We came off of there was a Pam Arnold wig bank is how it originated. And they were the YMCA in Murfreesboro. And I used to fundraise for them for many years. when that Y shut down, they didn't have a home.
Yeah.
And it kind of just gotten forgotten and left, and not on purpose, but it just wasn't, it didn't have what it needed anymore. So the daughter of Pam Arnold, Olivia Hale and Michelle Williamson and myself, we got together and said, we can't let this fall. We have to make this succeed. And we formed a board together, and together we started this, and I have been running it ever since. And we just really, really love the power of what it's doing to the community. We've been working with Tennessee Oncology, trying to get the word out. And we really think it's going to be a big benefit. Anything else closer, everything that everybody's telling me when they come in is, oh, I was going to be sent to Chicago and I can't afford that right now.
Yeah.
Or I was going to be sent to New York, or we have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars for these wigs. And we just didn't want to see that.
No.
So, we have started fundraising a little bit here and there. And this is our big event to hopefully catapult us into a whole different level. So we don't ever want to turn anyone away. So the funds are a necessity, because these wigs are not cheap.
Yeah.
And, it's not a Halloween wig. I mean, these women need to be able to wear these throughout their thing. And a lot of them bring them back and donate them back once they're healed and they're ready. And so then we can even reuse them. So we even take donations of previous wigs that we can, clean and launder and put back into rotation.
Yeah. And, speaking of that, since you've been doing this, you said for 2 years now, is that correct?
With a wig story, it's been 2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
Well, with that said, do you know on an average of how many people you've helped through this process since y'all started it up again?
So without looking at the numbers, so this is going to be in general. So we're helping, I would say, probably right now, I want to go with 5 to 10 people a month.
Okay.
But I will say in our first 6 months, we did more than the other wig bank that used to be here in Murfreesboro. We did more in our first 6 months than they did in 2 years.
That's amazing.
So, and then, as time has gone, it has kind of ebb and flowed. We'll have flushes of people come in, and then we won't have anyone for a while. But like I said, we're just now letting people know that we're even here. People are just finding this out. So,
because that's like when, because I go to, I don't lie about it. I go to Bombshell Salon. Because that's where I get my hair extensions from. And, Breezy, love her to death. She was telling me about this because I was telling her how my father was affected by cancer, my mother, my grandmother, it runs in our family. And, she goes, and I saw this on a little postcard was on the desk in front of me. And I'm like, Bree, what is this? Because I was reading about it and I was so fascinated because even the name of it, A Wig Story, because to me, there's no beginning and there's no end, because it's it's like a full circle. And I love that name because of that reason. And she was telling me all about it, guys. And I'm telling you, if you have a friend or a family member that has been affected recently or has had it, and they just need a positive step in this process to deal with cancer, or like you said, alopecia, or whatever the case may be, this is a positive outlet to take. And it's like I was telling Talina on the phone, I go, when I heard about this, I want to be a part of it, because I do feel like, cancer is not discriminating. It doesn't matter how old you are, what race you are. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It affects us all in different ways. And one thing I did also want to push is this is not just for women. This is for men too. And you were telling me off air that we need to push for the men, because they're not taking advantage of this either.
Yes, most men don't even know that it's even a thing. A lot of them, they're just like, they can shake their head and they can go. But there are men out there, especially in the younger generations, that are like, oh no, I still want to have hair, or I still want to look a certain way. And we don't get that a lot. It is very rare. But yes, we can absolutely accommodate men with toppers and wigs and things like that. So don't be afraid to challenge us. We're up for it. I just want to help. And that's why I do this every day. I volunteer, and we all volunteer our time to this cause. And hopefully someday it'll be bigger than we can even manage on our own.
Correct.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
So we want everyone to know that we're there to help men, women, whatever, children, whatever I can do, I would put my effort into do it.
I love it. And real quickly, because I know you're just as busy as I am, if you can make it to the event, which is on October the 25th, and it's going to be at Bombshell Salon, and they are located at 803 North Thompson Lane and 105 or Suite 105A. And I'll tell you guys, the easiest way to get there is to take the Woodbury Way, and you just go the back road, and you'll get there in like 30 minutes or less, depending on how fast you drive. I will tell you that. But the
parking and helping with parking and like I said, the food trucks, you won't miss it. We will have all the pink everywhere.
Oh yeah, because Pink for a Purpose is also on there, and it's from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And if somebody can't be there, Talina, how can they also help? Is there like a website or a way they can donate money or send money in other ways if they can't come to events like this?
Yes, ma'am. It is a WIGS, AWIGS, story, STORY.org, wigstory.org. And there's QR codes all over there that you can scan. You can text 24 to 53555. You can donate that way. And you can mail checks directly to 803 North Thompson Lane in Murfreesboro. Yeah. So to the Bombshells Hair Studio address, you can just mail it straight to there. That's on Google or anywhere else that you can look up Bombshells Hair Studio. We can take checks and then, like I said, QR codes and text Pink 24 to 53555.
Okay. And again, thank you so much for allowing me to call you and get on my show today. And like I said earlier, if there is anything we can do to help push this event and any other event that's coming up, just let me know, okay?
Well, I appreciate you so much, Kelly, and I just hope that we have a great turnout for this event. And I appreciate all your marketing for us, telling everybody about us, because we really want to raise some awareness and hopefully some funds too, so that we don't ever have to turn anyone away.
I love it. Well, you have a good rest of the day.
Thank you so much, Kelly. You as well.
All right, bye. And like I said, guys, we're working hand in hand now with the Wig Story folks. Her name is Talina Hill. And I did, just as she was talking, I shared on our Facebook page the flyer again. So if you guys want to see more details about it, you can that way. But again, it's just another way of helping others. And no matter what is happening in our world, whether it's a hurricane or a disease or a power outage, whatever the case may be, I notice it's not just in Tennessee, it's everywhere. We are all working together. And even if the media markets in the news are saying otherwise, do your digging, do your work, because I'm telling you, for every negative that I find 2 or 3 positives that's going on in this world. And we owe it to ourselves to do the research to make sure that what we are being told is the truth. Because it gets harder every day, every day. But with that said, continuing on, I did share the Bombshells post about the Wig Story event going on. Again, that's on October the 25th. That is a week from this Friday from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's Pink for a Purpose. Like Talina said, there's going to be, they're going to have a night of toast, bringing hope together. They're going to be wearing pink for a purpose. They're celebrating strength, support survivors, and a change in the fight against cancer. And with every new donation, it goes to not only is this helping people get wigs, but donating in general to the American Cancer Society and things like we do when we do Relay for Life here in our community. That is going to research, 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 research. Because the more we research and the more we find out what we need, it's helping people to get, to get it going. It just is. But there's going to be vendors there, an honor wall, and live music. And they also said the first 20 guests are going to get a free gift as well. So if you want more information on that, I did share that on our Facebook page. So check it out as I'm going back to our homepage. And so Warren County Middle School just posted this an hour ago. Any boy or girl interested in running track this year, the off-season conditioning will start this Tuesday, October the 22nd at 3 p.m. Stop by and see Mr. Clark in room 215 to pick up a participation form. You must return the form on at Tuesday's conditioning season in order to practice. And of course, registration is now open for the 2024 Christmas Parade. McMinnville Parks and Rec put out the information yesterday. The theme this year is a Tennessee Christmas. And they're so glad. So your float is orange and white or black and gold, or use the mountains as your inspiration. Registration closes November the 17th. So that is a month from today and can be completed in person at the Milner Recreation Center. To receive a packet via email, you must message us your email address for this information for the upcoming Christmas parade. Give them a call at 931-473-1212. Again, the parade will be on December the 7th. Rain out date will be December the 8th, the next day, of course. $30 your entry fee, and the deadline is November the 7th. So get on it. I am going to do a float this year as well, and I'm so excited, and I hope it turns out great. Yeah. Today was another great day at the Raider practice. The team wants to recognize Thaddeus Gronkowski for the MVP. He has been pushing himself above his limits and helping his teammates when needed. We also want to wish Thaddeus a happy birthday today as well. So happy birthday. Congrats to the young ladies who made the first ever flag football team. I want to say how excited I am that the Warren County High School has its first ever flag football team. How exciting is that? I mean, come on. But kudos to all you girls out there that made the team, and I'm definitely sharing this as well. The Magnus Library has more bestsellers out on the table. Come on in and get them and check them out. Willow Branch Health and Rehabilitation. Again, don't forget they are one of many trail of treats or trunk or treats that will be happening. But they're going to be one of the first ones starting. But you can see all the trunk and treats or the trail of treats on our Facebook page as well. I actually have it. Hold on. I did save that one. Let's see. Or did I delete them by accident? I think I might have. Let me see. Good stuff. I did. Poop. Hold on. I will pull them up so we all can see them together. Because this is what I have as far as the updated information. Oh my gosh, it's a little puppy on your car. He's so teeny tiny. Is this the one I fixed? No. I don't think so. Crap. Get it, Anna. What happened to it? I just downloaded it yesterday. Oh, because that's the wrong one. I clicked on the wrong one. My apologies. It's this one. It's like, where'd it go? I know I did one. But like I said, the newsletters are out and about. So please, please, please make sure you get yours today. They are located, of course, here at Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli, as well as you can check out any of our other locations, which of course is everything all the way down to Prater's Barbecue to Passon J's, Passon McMinnville Drug, all the way down to Pinnacle Orthopedics. And all the events that we have been talking about and more, you need to check that out. As I'm trying to download it in PDF file. Yep. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. And if no one comes to Tops, you need to definitely, because I say this because Anna has the best earrings ever during, especially during the Halloween time. She always busts them out, and I love them. This is what today she's wearing her pumpkin earrings. Love them, love them. All right, there he is. It's coming. So coming up now, I'm going to talk about all the trail of treats, the trunk or treats as of yesterday at noon that I have received. After I get off the show, I will double check my post I made because we did post it to the top of our page. So again, first and foremost, the first one is on October the 25th, a bike night and bagger treat that's going to be in the WDG parking lot. And it doesn't say the time, or it's just too little for me to see, but it is going to be out there. So make sure you check it out. Followed by the Willow Branch annual Trail of Treats. It's all right there. Starts at 4 o'clock. We talked about that. I will be out there doing the music. So please make sure to come out. And then on the 26th, I believe, as I got to pull this up because my eyesight is crap today. I'm telling you, when the weather gets bad, I'm horrible. Yeah. So this next sheet, several trunk or treats. The first one at Smart First Baptist at on the 26th from 2 to 5 p.m., followed by the 27th from 3 to 5 p.m. at the Central Church of Christ. And then the last one, the trunk or treat and coat giveaway on October the 27th from 3 to 5 p.m., rain or shine. That's hosted by the Arbor Church. Okay. And then our next one coming up is a bunch that I'm also involved in as well. First and foremost, love it, Nicole and them at Papa John's Pizza, Nightmare on Papa John Street. This is our 6th or 7th year doing it. And so come join them on October the 27th. Vendors and more will be there. We have, I think, but Nicole was telling me almost 20 or over 20 vendors this time. And it's going to start at 1 o'clock. Food and drinks, games for kids, dance party, of course, pumpkin party at 3, custom contest at 4 p.m., pumpkin decorating shenanigans at 5. And that's all located at 548 Sunnyside Heights in McMinnville, which, of course, is the Papa John's parking lot here in McMinnville. Freedom Life Church is having their trunk or treat on October the 27th from 5 to 7 p.m. as well. So once you get done with ours at Papa John's, go to Freedom Life Church. It's just down the street right there. Shout out to my folks at St. Matthew's Episcopal Church. They're having one on Wednesday, October the 30th from 5 to 7 p.m. They're located at 105 Edgewood Avenue. Make sure you check that out. And they also will be doing, let's see, from 6 to 7:30, they'll be celebrating Halloween with their trick or treat event. They're also going to be decorating your car and park it in the parking lot to hand out treats. So they're asking for all the friends and neighbors to come out and participate as well in this event. The next big thing, of course, is the 31st. And here are some of these are the events that will be going on for that. And again, the first one being all hosted by the Main Street McMinnville Presents the Downtown McMinnville's Trick or Treat. And the first one will kick off at 10 a.m. for the special needs, friends with special needs. And that's for kids and adults, guys. So that is going to be from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. And the downtown businesses will be displaying a teal pumpkin in their window. So if you see a teal pumpkin in their window, that means come on in because they have some sensory friendly treats or experiences for both kids and adults. And then followed by that, after school, when it gets out 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., that's when everybody comes out. And again, the streets, I don't know if they're going to be closed or not for this. They normally aren't, or maybe they are. I just don't remember. But if Jennifer is listening, I may text her later. But if you know, please let me know. But yeah, just be cautious with the people because after school it gets crazy. And then, of course, at night from 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at the Milner Recreation Center, it's the 12th annual Trail of Treats. You can go to that, and if you have not registered, you missed the deadline because it ended on October the 14th. But once you finish the Trail of Treats, you can also make your way to the Plaza Shopping Center Trunk or Treat, which has been sponsored by Team Legacy. It starts at 5 o'clock as well. They didn't give us an end time, but if you still got that, Halloween spirit and you want to get as much candy as possible, they're having a trunk or treat at the detention at the elementary from 6 to 8 p.m. So again, many opportunities to get your trunk or treat on. Okay. So there you go. There's the rest of them. If you missed any of these, you can go to Facebook and Instagram and see the trunk or treats and trail of treats. I put them on a separate thing. I pin them to the top of the post so you can have that. But if there is a trunk or treat or a trail of treats or a fall festival that I have not mentioned, please notify me and let me know at 931-305-0869 for that reason. I don't know what that is. Um, But again, so many things going on. Please stay informed. The next big things that are coming up, which of course are these, and today is October the 17th, the National Alliance of Mental Illness here in Warren County. They're having another meeting tonight at 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Westwood Baptist Church. Meetings will be located in the basement, and it says the meetings are not associated with any religion. It's just that's where the place they're just having the meeting at. So you're welcome to go to that. Also today at 12 o'clock and at the Magnolia Room, McMinnville Young Professionals are meeting. It's hosted by Homeland Community Bank. Practical Magic spa party today from 6 to 7:30 p.m. and that is at Wink Skincare. So make your you can make your own body and bath products today. How neat is that? Um Followed by Friday, October the 18th, 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's the 10th annual McMinnville Special Games Chili and Soup Lunch Fundraiser. So make sure you get that and more. Also going on this week, I saw this posted on TCAT. It's a Blue Barn holiday sale, and you can see all that information on our flyer and more. Uh, Also going on the 18th, Athena Tattoo Parlor from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. They're doing come on out for the spooky season and spend a day with us. We will have drinks, treats, spooky vibes, music, and a costume contest. And Athena is located in the Big Lots shopping area, that Northgate Plaza shopping area. Um, Followed by that, oh, okay. After that, the Three Rivers Baptist Church on October the 19th from 4 to 8 p.m., they're having their fall festival. And they're going to have like a hayride, a trunk or treat, a chili cook off, a cakewalk. Also, They're going to be having live music and more. And they're located at 461 Friendship Drive in Rock Island, Tennessee. And of course, too, keeping on with the trend here, hunter education class is going to be this Saturday on the 19th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And participants must be 9 years old or older. And registration is required, guys. But the hunter education class will be hosted at the North Side Baptist Church located at 1574 Yeager Road in McMinnville. And you can register on the link below that was provided, or give Jason Ramsey a call at 423-839 5975, or Pete Giesling at 615-339-4704. And remember that the Young Sportsman for ages 6 to 16 years of age season starts on October the 26th and the 27th. So if you have anybody in that age range, they said even if you got the hunter's license and stuff when your child was born, you still have to do this class. Okay. But with that said, the other event that is coming up this weekend on Friday, October the 18th, is Wink Skincare. They're hosting a Hocus Pocus preteen spa party. I'm telling you, Sydney, I may bust in on that one. That's from 5 to 6:30 p.m. at 228 East Morford Street. It's $45 for a cost, and you need to reserve by calling 507-WINK to reserve your little witches a spot. How cute is that? I love it. Bring your witchy self for an evening of magical fun. The Warren County Middle School is having a cross country fundraiser. It's called a Moon Raider 5K fundraiser, and that is going to be on October the 19th at 7 p.m. Hey, Jan, I missed you at Autumn Street Fair. When I got back, it was like too late, and that was my bad. Another big event for all you workout buffs, if you like some CrossFitting, Highland Rim CrossFit is having their Halloween throwdown this Saturday at 7 a.m. So if you like to partake in that, go for it. Another big event, if you like, English tea, or you want to learn how to drink tea properly or how it's supposed to serve and the food to eat with it. Join the Bonnie Blue Inn on October the 19th at 11 a.m. for a traditional English tea. Learn about proper tea traditions and enjoy delicious tea foods. Call or message to reserve your table before they're all filled. It's $15 per person plus tax. So that is the event going on all weekend long, all week long, y'all. There's more going on, but I just wanted to tell you the ones that are coming up. And if you are not a part of that text group, again, join me on, and I think I do have it pulled up right now before I forget. I was looking for you even in the parking lot with my truck. Thank you, Jan. Memories. But you can join my text group at 81010 at Warren 931, because each week I send 1 to 3 text messages out depending on the things going on. And October, I want to give you a warning. October, November, and December are going to be heavily packed with text messages. So whatever your text messaging data rates, that applies on your end. But how you get started with me is by joining that text club, and I text out each week some more information of all the events going on and more. Because like I say, the more we know, the better we are. And I always have to give some extra love to my boys at Reddick Brown Ford, because not only are they our weather sponsors, they're our community calendar sponsors, and they're also in our newsletter. And they do so much. So with that said, thank you to Chris and them for doing all that they do. And I'm telling you, if you don't utilize that free delivery and pickup, I do. I'm fixing to use it again, because I keep forgetting to make an appointment. So I'm going to call them today to make an appointment, because I need an oil change, a car detail, and I need them to check my tire, because with the cold weather, one thing that I do notice, The cold weather flattens tires. I don't know why, but it just does. Oh, and before I forget too, Miss Pat Basham with the EAA um, is having another breakfast this Saturday morning, a fundraising breakfast with all the goodies and more. I'll get more details on that for tomorrow's show. And another thing, if everything works out and they're ready to go, I will be doing a pop in podcast tomorrow at 9 a.m. ish or later. And I'll be doing my show live at their second home store. They got one located on close to um Bobby Branch Church of Christ out there. I can't think of the street right now, but if you go out that way, you can't miss it. But they have an amazing store, and all the money that goes into that building that you buy in the store helps out home for the homeless here in McMinnville. And they do an amazing program. And that's one thing why I want to get Sheila Fan and them on, because I want you guys to know that they're not getting handouts. The program that Sheila and them have is amazing. And I want her to break it down for you guys so you know that this isn't going to just nothing. Okay. So with that said, tomorrow, as of right now, I'm going to call her after the show just to double check. We will be doing a pop in podcast at their new store. I can't wait, at the Plaza. Um, and I want to give a shout out to the Plaza and the Northgate Plaza shopping centers. If you are a business that would love me to come in and do a live pop in podcast, I am all about it. You just give me a call at 931-305-0869 and I will be there. Or you can text me at that number too. Whatever's easiest. If you have my personal cell number, call me that as well. Or if you see me. But I've had so much fun going to these different shops and talking with the owners and how they got started and all that stuff. I mean, I even go as far as, in the Morrison area, I went to Reddick Brown Ford, and I also went to Helen's on the Green. I've been at the local. I've been all down here in downtown McMinnville. I don't mind branching out a little. You just got to give me a call because I just don't like bothering people sometimes. It's just my thing. But I always like to give some extra love before I end the show to Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli and Cumberland Biscuit Company, because Matt and Anna have always been a huge supporter of anything I have ever done, even the craziest ideals. And that's why I will always say that Tops Frozen Yogurt is my permanent home for Warren First 931, because of the love they have for me. And I couldn't do what I do without them. But with that said, if there is anything else going on in the community, I want you guys to get the newsletter. It has events all month long. We are jam packed for the month of October, and I just now started working on the calendar for November. Wow. Okay. So again, if you have an event in October, November, and December, let me know. The best thing to do is to text me at the 931-305-0869 with a picture of your flyer, or at least a description of your event. Okay. So we're trying to get involved with as many community involvements as possible, because that is my goal here. We are uniting everybody, no dividing. And the more we know, the better we are. But with that, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. It is beautiful out there. It is a little chilly, but the sun's out. So enjoy that sun. Get some good vitamin D. And remember, Warren,